It's time to check the pulse of Hartford Athletic. Stay tuned to hear Coach Ramos talk tactics and defensive adjustments needed to get a win this Saturday against Louisville. Plus, Antoine Hoppenot reports from the training pitch.
I think guys are ready to go. We know we have another big game coming up this weekend. And, I think the focus obviously trying to limit the mistakes that we make in the back. Like I said after the last game, and I know it doesn't sound right when you say that you're not all that unhappy with the way the team played, even though you lost 4-1. That's normally not a good thing to say. But having said that, I thought we played fairly well last week. But I think at this point, it takes the other teams very few chances for them to score. If you look at one of their goals, it was just basically a clearance where we have 4 defenders defending 2 of their players, and one of them sort of goes on a breakaway by himself, dribbling past one of our players and scores a goal. So, like these things normally don't happen. So we're working on trying to defend better. Partly will be, can the players that we have defend better, and partly will be, do we have to add anybody that can help us? Yeah, so we've gone already through the change of system. So we started playing a 4-3-3, which is what we want to play, but we felt like we don't defend well enough to have only 4 defenders in the back, so we added 1 more. So now we play 3 in the center and 2 wide, and that, we're still giving up a lot of goals. I think, for a team that still has hopes of being a playoff team once obviously we're healthy and Kembo and Prince are both back, once that happens, we still cannot give up those type of goals. I think it starts with confidence. We have to be confident that we can do it. I think we certainly can get the win against Louisville. We're going to have to, be focused in each position and making sure that we're doing the right thing. But I think, I think there's no doubt that Louisville has been as successful as they are, and they have been for the last few years because they win games. And but I think we can win this one. Now we're getting into conference schedule. I'm just hoping that at this point that, Prince at least can be back. Prince has been our most dangerous player, and we really need him for this run.
I think it's just it's a team type of thing where key moments right now aren't going our way, and it's a combination, I think, of other teams maybe wanting it a little bit more, or sometimes it just takes a little bit of luck, a good deflection, or something like that gives another team a goal, and all of a sudden now we're a little bit behind. So it's just all about focusing on key moments offensively and defensively to create more goals, and then also to stop a couple going in. So it's tough, but I think we want to take positive. But at the same time, we're a third of the way through the season now, so there's not a lot of more moral victories that we can take. I think it's actually easy to keep motivation. I think if you're coming off a 4-1 win and you're feeling down about it, and you're not coming out here to try to get better, I think there's a problem. I think it's harder to come off of wins. I think off of wins you get a little bit lackadaisical, and you come out and you feel like it's just going to be win after win after win. After a loss, you've done something wrong. You got to come out here and fix it. So it's relatively easy to come out here and work really hard because no one wants to feel like losing again. I think every game we've played, we've felt like we've been in it. I think no team has come onto the field and completely dominated us, and we felt like we weren't of the level. So I think we're confident against anyone. Obviously last weekend the result's not great, but I think on the field we felt like we matched up pretty well, and I think this weekend we have no worries at all about who's coming in. We're gonna try to beat them.
That's this week's edition of Check the Pulse. Come down to Trinity Health Stadium this Saturday for happy hour from 5 to 6 p.m. with $5 draft and craft beers before the match, which is set to kick off at 7 p.m. Get your tickets at hartfordathletic.com/tickets.